developing the habit of going to the gym is a slept-on accomplishment. It is really slept on. Think about it. One of the hardest things people find to do consistently, at least, consistently, is going to the gym. And we do this shit like it's nothing. Hey, we like that, bro. We like that.
You know, he's 100% right. Anything that you do that requires discipline, effort, and time to do, and you do it consistently, that's a flex, bro. You know why? It shows that you're willing to do things, to get things that other people won't do or ever have. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been in the gym since December 28th, and since then I've dropped about 25 pounds, and I haven't missed a day up until yesterday. Only reason why I didn't go yesterday is because when I got there, it was too crowded and I ain't have the time to play around, bro. So get in the gym. It's gonna make you feel better. You're gonna have more energy and things of that nature. So I highly recommend y'all do that.
It's very sad to me, and it's very sad that y'all can say that nobody wants a single mom. None of y'all know. Who has a kid here, bro? Who has a kid? Listen, my mom has a kid, and I have a lovely No. Who in this table is a single mom? Me. You?
And I said I would.
And this is the only girl. This is the only girl that chooses because she fucking knows what it is to be a fucking singer.
All right, so you're going through a crisis. We know who you are. We know what you're up to.
I ain't gonna lie, Chris. I ain't
Please
gonna
don't make a
lie.
guess. Here's the thing.
No one's saying that no one's gonna want you. We're just saying
I'm not gonna even lie.
it's unlikely.
Plenty of people will want you.
All right, y'all. The question is, do I think that women have it harder than men? And I thought long and hard about this. Thought about every example I could go through in my mind. And the answer in today's society, with everything that I thought about, is no. I think that men have it harder. There's a lot more pressure on them. There's a lot that they carry. There's a lot of things that they have to think about. There's a lot of pressure on them to perform in certain ways, to be certain things. And yes, our society is changing and everything like that, but I absolutely think that men have it harder. And I don't want to diminish that. I don't want to make it about anything else. In my opinion, men absolutely have it harder.
I think it's actually very, very easy to figure out if men or women have it harder. I think men have it harder because there's no resources for us if we fall off, right? We ain't got government assistance plans that's going to help us. They don't have no homeless shelters for men. And that's why all the men on the streets are homeless. And it's really not that many homeless women on the streets that you're going to see. Matter of fact, I would even say this. In my recent experience, all of the homeless women that I've seen on the streets were with homeless men for some reason, right? When the Titanic sank, they was putting women and children on the boats first, right? Come on, man. If I'm getting beat up by 10 women, how many men you think gonna come and stop those women from wailing on me? But if 10 men are jumping on one woman, you better believe if there's some men around, they're gonna come and get them off. Women are given the benefit of the doubt before the men are. You know what I'm saying? They got laws where in certain states, there's policies in certain states where a woman can say that you're the baby daddy and she can start getting benefits from the government. And when the baby is born, you have to pay child support. And in some jurisdictions, you have to start paying child support as soon as she finds out she's having a baby, even though they can't prove it's yours because the baby is still in the womb.
Good morning, or not so good, but it's rant time. So I'm leaving my boyfriend. It's a long time. It's been a long time coming. This should have happened a while ago, if I'm being honest. I've been he's pushed me so much that it's pushed me into myself, because I haven't pushed myself into anybody else. I've just emotionally detached more and more to where I've been having to turn to myself, look in the mirror and say, what do you need to feel comfortable? What do you need to feel safe? And it's not him. It's not him. So you know what? He has to go. He used to be my peace with my mom and everything, when I was being abused and stuff like that. And so I finally got out of that headspace. And so I would have done anything to just have a normal relationship, even if it meant I paid for every last thing, everything, dates and everything. Even if it meant I had to pay in full, I was still doing it because I was in a headspace of, well, this is better than being with my mom, and now I'm in the headspace of I want to be alone. That should have been the goddamn solution all along. And I'm not gonna don't get me wrong, he did help me get out of her house and everything like that. But trust and believe, if I really, really wanted to get out of her house, I would have figured out a different way, regardless if he was around or not. And now I've moved goddamn cross country with him like a dumb, which my best friend told me. She said, Alyssa, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think you should go to North Carolina. And then we ended up in Vegas. But yet we're here! Were bad mistakes made on my part? Absolutely. But I'm admitting that now. And now, we're packing! Because I'm getting out of here! I don't want to hear his tears. I don't want to hear his excuses. I've told him how I feel, and you know what I've gotten? I've gotten more excuses. I've gotten more tears. I've gotten more, oh, woe is me. Nobody wants da-da-da-da-da. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of it. Sick of that shit. Expeditiously. Anyways, I have to go pack.
See, this is the type of stuff I be talking about, right? In 2023, it just seems like everybody is using everybody. Everything is transactional. She basically, now, I don't know every detail. I'm pretty sure she left some things out. But to me, I see a man that helped you get out of a dark place, and now you're leaving him high and dry and you don't care. And this just goes to show you, this is not woman bashing, but what it is this. A woman will leave a man that been through thick and thin with her, life and death situations, getting you out of a messed up experience at your mom's house and stuff like that, and you will leave him. It's like they have no true sense of duty, no true sense of loyalty. Like, think about this. How many women have left husbands with children, with family, house, dog, you name it, all for the sake of personal happiness? See what I'm saying? That's not a sense of duty. If you did that in any other aspect of life, people will look at you like you was crazy. If you was a general and you were in the middle of a war and you decided to just abandon your platoon or whatever they call it because you want to pursue happiness, then you're going to be shunned. You're going to be looked at a certain type of way. But if a woman abandons ship, if you will, as if if the ship is going down, the captain is expected to stay, right? If he leaves because he wants to be happy, we're gonna look at him crazy. But a woman can do it. She could leave her husband with 5 kids and go run off with the mailman.
Okay, I'm probably gonna catch a little bit of flack for saying this, but y'all know I don't care. Let's do a little bit of backstory. So a few years ago, I was friends with a girl that was dating an NBA player. We're just gonna call her Tracy, okay? So Tracy comes to me one day and she finds out that the guy that she's currently dating is seeing other girls. I mean, which is expected. That's what they do. So we're in her crib and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe that he's f***ing with these hoes, these dirty hoes. They don't have nothing going for themselves. They just some hoes. And I'm just like, you don't even know that, like, for sure. Like, how do we know that they're... And then she further goes on the rant and says, I mean, I have 2 degrees. I have a good job. I have my own house. And I'm just sitting on the couch like, but what the f- does that have to do anything? You're not fun. You're not being fun. And also... you're way too independent. Like, learn how to be a little bit of a damsel in distress, please. Like, you keep yelling about your degrees and about your job and about your house. And that does not equate you automatically getting the baller, if you will. Free my babies from the shackles of thinking that just because the ideal things in life that they think makes them a catch, it does not always make you a catch for the men, if that makes sense. Also, I was really trying to figure out why she was so upset. Like, why are you mad at the girls? Shouldn't you be mad at the man? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Anyway, I just want all the girls out there to realize that the attributes that you usually want in men, oh, he's educated, he has a good job, he has a lot of money, he has his own house. Those don't be the things that the men are looking for. I just want y'all to know. I don't know if y'all knew. They don't really care. They don't really care. They don't really care. Are you fine? Are you fun? Are you cool? Do you chill? And don't come in these comments calling me no pick me, because I fight.
I'm sorry, a guy that got a 20, 30, 40 million dollar contract doesn't care about your little, economics degree, your HR degree. Nobody cares, especially men that's making millions, bro, because you're not gonna spend none of that money on him, and it's only a drop in the bucket to a man like that. So you're boring, you're mad that he's out there fornicating with the fun girls. It is what it is. That's what you signed up for. I hope you didn't believe that one of these 21, 22-year-old NBA All-Stars, which they never said that's what type of player he was, but I hope you don't think that this guy was gonna be faithful to you. Come on, man. That's just not smart.
What is your body count?
I can count it on one hand.
I'm a little bit into the second hand.
The second hand? What's your body count?
I have no idea. So many.
You gotta bring in your toes.
It's over 20.
No.
40, 50.
Jesus Christ. What's a munch?
She's a munch.
Okay, she is a munch a
No.
Oh,
A munch is someone who likes good food. You eat a lot of good food. A lot of good meat. A lot of good meat.
A lot of good meat.
Yeah.
Is that nasty or real?
You can count it on one hand, man. That's something that most women can't say from the day, bro. You find a woman that can count her bodies by the time she's 21 on one hand, you found you a unicorn these days, bro. Let's keep it real. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the comments. Unicorns do exist. They do have women who are saving themselves for marriage, but man, we live in a time where it's no longer frowned upon to be promiscuous. It is what it is. And women get sex easier than we do. A woman can have sex every day of the week if she wanted to. Really, only the top 20% of men can do that, and that's why the average woman has more sexual partners than the average man does, because the average man is gonna have a hard time finding sexual partners because he's average. Average women get hit on by top 10 men and bottom 90% men all the time.